Hello everybody. Today's meditation is going to be immune tuning. And of course, with the COVID-19 and the pandemic that's happening at the moment, it's a really positive thing, a really powerful thing to make sure that our immune systems are working effectively for you. So that's today's meditation, immune tuning. Now, I wonder if you know just how absolutely amazing the immune system actually is. Almost everybody knows that we have one, but many people don't actually realise what it is or what it truly does, or even how it does it. It's all to do with tiny cells in our blood called T cells. And these T cells are so powerful that there are two different types. Killer T cells that are designed to hunt down and destroy anything that shouldn't be in the bloodstream, and regulatory T cells that are designed to keep the killer T cells at exactly the right level. And when those cells are exactly the right level, then our immune system works absolutely perfectly, so that viruses and bacteria don't stand a chance. And those killer T cells are powerful enough to destroy even the most powerful invaders in our body. Now that system works perfectly most of the time, but there is something, of course, that can cause a problem or two, and that is stress and anxiety, which somehow seems to change the way that those killer cells work. And it might even be that it actually changes the number of killer cells that we have. So today, I'm going to show you a way that you can instantly lower the levels of stress and anxiety in your body and beginning to increase the number of T cells to exactly the right level for you, exactly the right level for your immune system to begin to work perfectly. And there's something else we're going to do too, and that is to deactivate the stress and anxiety within your body and brain. Deactivate the anxiety and stress in your body and your brain, because it's stress from some time that causes problems. And so when you finish today, your immune system will already be working effectively for you. Okay, that's great. So I want you just to get yourself into a comfortable position. Make sure you're in a nice warm room somewhere where you'll get no disturbances and where you're completely safe and secure. And just settle yourself down into a comfortable position. And once you've done that, you can then restart this video. So I'm going to play some music for you today. So I want you to just get yourself nice and comfortable. I want you to just listen to the sound of my voice and just relax. So if you'd like to just focus on your breathing now, and just take some nice deep, steady breaths. Breathing in for the count of 4 and out for the count of 6. And as you breathe in, feel that calmness going in. And as you breathe out, just feel that tension leaving you. And this feels good. And now allow your inner mind to show you standing at the top of a staircase with 10 steps leading down. And there's a firm handrail, and here you feel safe and secure. Nothing concerns you at all. And you can walk down that staircase, and as you hear me count off each of those steps, just stepping down one step, doubling your relaxation with each and every step that you take. Begin now as I count. 10, doubling your relaxation, going deeper. 9, deeper still. 8, letting go of tension as you relax and go deeper. 7, doubling your relaxation, deeper still. 6, aware now of your breathing and how comfortable it's become. 5, each gentle breath relaxes you. You relax more with each breath that you take. 4, deeper, even deeper into a state of profound relaxation of mind and body. 3, doubling your relaxation, going ever deeper. 2, the deeper you go, the better you feel. And you go deeper, the better you feel. 1, almost all the way down now into total relaxation. 0, stepping off that bottom step and finding yourself in a place that's comfortable and that's safe for you to be. A place of safety and security, where there's no anxiety, no fear, just tranquility and calm peace. And once you're relaxing like that, you can let your mind and your thoughts drift where they like. Nobody wanting anything, nobody expecting anything. The only thing for you to do now is to relax. And that's a good place to be. A place where whatever happens is exactly the right thing to happen. And because of this, you can allow yourself to relax. Excellent. So we'll begin. I want you to imagine that somehow or another you found yourself in a long hallway, and you somehow know that it leads to a command centre. Deep in your mind. And even as I'm talking to you, you might imagine yourself walking along that hallway, and you can see that there are doors at intervals. And the signs on the door say things like blood pressure, muscle structure, appetite, energy transfer, and so on. And you realise that these are the doors into different departments of your body system. And as you realise this, you become aware that you've stopped in front of a door with the sign immune system written upon it. You go to push the door, but as you do, it opens for you and you move inside a huge room. And inside there seems to be a huge amount of activity going on. Activity which seems to be entirely automatic. And you suddenly realise the sheer beauty of the perfectly balanced machine that is the human mind and body. And so you experience a little thrill of excitement. You notice a control desk a little way ahead of you. You make your way over to the desk, and when you get there you can see that there are only 3 controls. One looks just like one of those huge electrical switches that we sometimes see in films. There's a flashing sign above it which says long established stress. Throw a switch to isolate, and you somehow know that this is a switch which is not fully automatic, but one that you need to operate. And you stretch out an arm and tug at the lever. It's hard to pull at first, but then it suddenly responds to your efforts and clanks down to the bottom contact. And as it does so, you become aware of the sound, like an electric motor slowing down somewhere in the distance. And you can actually feel that long established stress just draining away from you. And so that I know when you've completed that now, taking off the isolating, that established stress, I want you to go no further with this meditation until you've done so. Wonderful. Perfect. Now that's one of the most important tasks. You turn your attention now to the second control. You can see that this has a sign that says current stress levels. And you realise that you can set that lever to exactly where it feels right for you. It moves so easily, this one. You might have to move it just a little way, or it might need more movement, but you know instinctively which way it is, that it has to move and exactly where it should be set. And as you find that place, you can feel yourself become even more relaxed, even more at ease. And it might seem to you that you weren't even fully aware of the stress that was there until you felt it draining away like that. And when you've completed that task, we can move on. Excellent. And now you turn your attention to the third control. And I don't know what this one looks like, but I do know that the sign says T cell production. It might be a touchpad or a lever, or perhaps a large control wheel, or maybe just a small control button that you might find on a radio set. Might be even something entirely different from those things, but your mind knows exactly what it looks like and exactly how you have to move it. And I want you to let me know now. When you can see it clearly, when you know exactly what you have to do. And only then you can move forward. Wonderful. And this is the last task for today. And as you operate the control, you become aware of an activity all around the room that you're in. And I don't know if it will be dials that are turning, or huge glass tubes that seem to be doing something, or some other sort of event, but you're aware of a huge amount of important activity, and you feel that tuning up process going on. And you might notice that you can actually hear a steadily increased sound, a pleasant sound, like a beautifully maintained machine building up to its proper output. And you can see all that activity confirming that everything is working perfectly. And somehow the air in the room smells as clean and pure, as if you were on the clearest of mountain tops. And you just know that this is because the perfect machine that is your body is working perfectly. And once every day now, for as long as it seems right for you, you can just close your eyes for a little while, letting yourself drift into that hallway that leads to that command center. You might notice the switch for long established stress will be on again. And that's okay, because it simply means that the stress is still gradually draining away. And one day, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, or sometime after that, The switch will still be on the off position, and that will feel good. And you can operate those controls that you need to. The long established stress isolation switch. The current stress levels lever. And the T cell production switch that only you can recognize. Okay, that's good. So this is the end of the meditation. If you're at peace and you're enjoying this beautiful place that you're in, you can continue to do so. And when you're ready, you simply just count yourself up from 1 to 5. Taking a deep breath in, as deep as you can go. Breathing out then as slowly as you can. And you'll open your eyes feeling fully alert, fully awake and fully aware, ready for the task of living in your special role, with your family and society, knowing you have a reason for being here. Waking up feeling refreshed, ready and raring to go. Feeling happy and healthy. Thank you for listening. See you next time.